Hey, everybody. Welcome to today's show. Welcome to Advocate Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke. And we have two interesting topics for today's show, in which it is the first one is the main topic of discussion in LGBT groups is that there's not enough tops in today's society. I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. What is this? Yes. Okay. Bye. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Bunch of fucking dingbats, I swear. The intelligence today is gone. And anyways, getting back to today's show. Uh the second topic of today's show is society is weaker since today's generation loves to complain about everything and take offense to everything. Okay? And um so let's get right into the first topic of today's show. The main topic of discussion in a lot of LGBT groups, okay, is there's not enough tops in society. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before, and even in prior episodes, and even in my other shows, I've said this. I've been an advocate for many different communities for about 30 years, okay? And I've joined a lot of LGBT groups because I love like the good political discussions. Okay, like for example, marriage equality, youth homelessness, uh, housing, um, you know, healthcare and stuff like that. Like really, really good, important topics, right? Now, I go into these same groups, and unfortunately, I see that the main topic of discussion is that there's not enough tops in today's society. And now, this really upsets me. It really does. It really upsets me. Okay. And, um, because this shouldn't be like a main topic of discussion. Seriously, it shouldn't be. And then I got really mad when I see these things because I'm expecting to go into these groups and like having a really good, important, even a political discussion, like about these important topics, like I said about like same-sex marriage, healthcare, housing, youth homelessness, and so on and so forth. Because these are the really important topics. And then, like I said, I'm really mad that when they talk about a topic of that there not being enough tops in today's society as being the main discussion, that really upsets me. And I said to them, you know, years ago, way back in the day, you knew who was the alpha male or the man in the relationship and who was the femme in the relationship. You knew who was the you knew who was the top and you knew who was the bottom. Plain and simple, everybody just knew that's the way it was, and that was it, right? And as over time, then people complained about, oh, I don't like the sex anymore. It's boring. I want this to change. I want that to change. I don't want to be labeled. I don't want to be labeled as this. I don't want to be labeled as that. They wanted all these fucking changes and shit, right? Okay. So then they wanted to be versatile and all this other crap, and they wanted these other sexual toys and whatever, right? Okay. And listen, even in today's society, today's generation, pretty much the same thing. Oh, I don't want to be about. I don't want to be labeled as top. I just want everybody to be versatile and all this other crap and I don't want all these changes. Listen, you guys are the fuck ups. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You wanted all these changes and shit, and then it happened, and now you guys want to fucking complain that there's not enough tops out in society. And for all the people out there, for my fans out there who don't know what I mean by tops, it's um the alpha males, the man in the relationship who does the penetrating and the sex. That's what tops are. Okay. But now these queens want to complain about there's not being enough tops out in society. You're the dumb, stupid pieces of shit that wanted the fucking changes. Seriously, instead of complaining about every tiny little fucking thing, you know, you wanted all these changes. Instead of being contented and grateful and satisfied, you wanted to complain about everything. You wanted to find complaints about everything. And you, honestly, seriously, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Which even brings me to the second topic of today's show. This is my opinion, as well as many other people's opinion out in society as well. Society today is weaker since today's generation loves to complain about and take offense to everything in life. To everything, right? Instead of being contented and grateful and satisfied. I understand that as time goes on, things change. I understand that. But to complain about everything and to take offense at every single thing, nonsense, complete nonsense. Okay? And I'll give you a few examples. Okay? Of which I already gave you one from the first topic, but I'll give you other ones. Okay? I think it was like last year or something like that. People were complaining about Dr. Seuss books. Okay? Listen, I'm 50 years old. A lot of people in my generation, from all walks of life, from all different ethnicities and stuff like that, we didn't complain about fucking Dr. Seuss books. We didn't complain about every single solitary tiny little thing in life and wanted Dr. Seuss books taken away because we find it offensive. Listen, here's the thing. You don't like Dr. Seuss books from how it was from back in the day? Don't fucking read them. Don't fucking read them. Honestly. To say, oh, take it away. They got to be taken away. Because I don't like it. My community don't like it. Take it away. Take it away. They got to be discontinued. Take it away. Leave them the fuck alone. Don't read them. You don't like those types of Dr. Seuss books? Write your fucking own. Write your own fucking books and have it published. Honestly. Seriously. Stop taking offense at every fucking tiny little thing in life. Okay? Another perfect example. Many of our elected city and state officials throughout the United States are taking down like certain statues and stuff because there's certain communities who find those statues offensive. First of all, when they take these statues down, ladies and gentlemen, that's not for free. Taxpayers have to pay for that. That's number one. And yes, to put other statues up is also costing the taxpayers a ton of money. Yes, that's the truth. Okay. But here's the thing. And I've said this to many elected officials and to many people out in the communities. You don't like these statues? Don't fucking look at them. Okay? Instead of taking offense to everything, here's what else you could do. And this is a more productive way about doing things, ladies and gentlemen. You don't like those statues, like I said, don't look at them. Or you could say, let's build up other statues around that, around those other statues that we don't like. Let's build up other statues of uh, progressive people that were great advocates for our community, and so on and so forth. Build it up around those other statues that we don't like, and make it like a story, like a history storytelling thing. Like you can say to the next generation, listen, the statue of this person was not a good person. You explain why, but then you go tell like the storyline of, but as time went on, statues of these people who were great advocates for our community helped to change that, and this is how we progressed in life. There you go. Okay? Instead of doing all this destruction and stuff like that, which is complete nonsense, ladies and gentlemen, complete, utter nonsense, and it's not for free. Taxpayers have to pay for it. Okay? So there's more examples of what I'm talking about. And it's time to stop taking offense to every tiny little fucking thing and saying everything has to change. I want this today. I have to change this today. I'm taking offense at everything. Stop it. Stop it. Enough is enough already. Enough is enough. Seriously. So, um, but anyways, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. And you guys can check out all the products on there. All the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. Okay, I wanted to mention that. And I also want to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. You guys can check out all the pages on there. On the home page of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. Also on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you'll see the links to the 2 books that I wrote. And if you guys follow those links, you guys can check out both of my books, and you guys can also purchase both of my books as well. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.